Have you ever been afraid of falling every time you took a step? You're not alone, and there's a reason this video could change the way you move forever. Falling is the #1 reason older adults lose independence. One fall can lead to broken bones, long hospital stays, and a decline in confidence that may never fully return. But here's the good news: you can walk with more stability, more grace, and more strength, even at 85. And it takes less time than you think. In this video, we're going to show you 5 simple ways to walk that reduce your risk of falling dramatically, especially if you're between the ages of 65 and 85. These are not complicated exercises. They're tiny shifts in how you move, how you stand, and how you use your body, things you can do starting today in just a few minutes. Stick with me until the end, because the 5th one may completely change how you see your own body's potential. You'll not only feel safer walking, but you'll move with more confidence, and that confidence changes everything. If you've ever feared falling, or if you've already had a close call, don't miss this. Let's get started. #1, toe and ankle strength. One of the quietest threats to your stability lies in your toes and ankles. Most people don't even think about these muscles, but they're essential for balance, especially when you're walking on uneven ground or stepping off a curb. If your toes are weak or stiff, you can't grip the floor properly. That means less traction, less control, and a greater chance of slipping. The same goes for ankles. Weak ankles make your entire lower body feel wobbly. You may not notice it while standing still, but when you take that first step, the weakness shows up. That's why so many older adults stumble when getting up from a chair or turning suddenly. But here's the encouraging part. You can strengthen these muscles in under 3 minutes a day. Try this while seated. Take a rolled up towel and place it on the floor. Use your toes to scrunch and pull it toward you. Then push it away again. Do this for 30 seconds, then rest. Then while still seated, raise your heels and hold them up for 5 seconds. Lower slowly. Do 5 reps. These small movements wake up the nerves and muscles in your feet and ankles, which reconnects the brain with your sense of balance. I remember Robert, a 72-year-old who hadn't walked without a cane in years. He started doing these movements every morning before coffee. 2 months later, he called me and said, "I don't reach for the wall anymore." His stride was smoother. His posture improved. He didn't do any extreme training. Just 3 minutes a day consistently. It's easy to forget how powerful the smallest muscles are. But just like bricks build a house, your toes and ankles form the foundation of your walking strength. And when the foundation is steady, the whole structure stands tall. #2, arm swing mechanics. Many people don't realize that your arms play a huge role in keeping you upright when you walk. When your arms swing properly, they create a natural counterbalance that stabilizes your body, especially during turns or uneven steps. But as we age, we tend to stiffen up. Our shoulders hunch. Our elbows barely move. And eventually, we stop swinging our arms altogether. It might seem like a small change, but it throws off your entire rhythm. Without that natural pendulum motion, your body has to work harder to stay balanced. And when you're already dealing with weaker muscles or slower reflexes, it's a recipe for stumbling. There's also a psychological side to it. When people feel insecure about walking, they tense up. That tension makes their arms freeze by their sides. So they shuffle forward with short, stiff steps. It's a sign that their brain no longer trusts their balance system. The fix: reintroduce the swing. Even if it feels silly at first, consciously swing your arms while walking at home. Let your right arm move with your left leg and your left arm move with your right leg. Start slow. Over time, your nervous system will catch on. The rhythm will return, and your stride will become smoother, more natural. There's a woman named Joyce I used to know. She was 78 and had started dragging her feet. Her daughter noticed she wasn't swinging her arms anymore. Together, they practiced walking down the hallway, focusing just on that motion. A week later, Joyce was walking with more confidence. She told me she felt like she got some of her old energy back. And it all started with the arms. That's the beauty of these small habits. They don't just protect your body. They remind your brain what safe, confident movement feels like. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment #2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. #3, eye level scanning. One thing that silently increases fall risk is where your eyes are focused when you walk. Many older folks instinctively look down at the ground, thinking it helps them spot obstacles. But in reality, constantly staring at your feet throws off your posture and balance. When your chin drops and your back rounds forward, your center of gravity shifts ahead of your base of support. That puts extra pressure on your knees, your hips, and even your neck. Over time, your body adapts to this forward-leaning position, making it even harder to recover from a trip or a misstep. Looking down also limits your field of vision. You stop seeing what's coming from the sides, curbs, uneven sidewalks, or even a child running by. These all become surprise hazards. That's when falls happen. But when you keep your gaze forward, roughly eye level or just a little lower, you automatically improve your posture. Your shoulders open up, your head aligns with your spine, and your feet naturally follow a more stable path. It's a simple correction that reteaches your body to walk with purpose and awareness. This isn't about ignoring what's on the ground. It's about scanning smartly. You glance ahead and down with your eyes, not your entire head and upper body. Think of how confident walkers carry themselves: tall, spine, chin level, eyes moving but body steady. A gentleman I once worked with, named Harold, was 82. He had developed the habit of watching his toes when walking through parking lots. After a minor fall, we worked on retraining his focus. He'd practice by walking a hallway, while keeping his head upright and spotting 3 points ahead of him. Within 2 weeks, not only was his stride smoother, but his mood improved. He said it made him feel less fragile and more in control. These are the changes that matter. Not dramatic overhauls, just quiet, steady shifts in how you move through the world. Because confidence in walking doesn't come from big muscles or fancy shoes. It comes from simple habits done consistently. Number 4, proper arm movement. Most people don't realize how important their arms are in maintaining balance while walking. As we age, many start to walk with their arms still or tucked closely to their sides, often out of stiffness or habit. But your arms act as natural counterbalances, keeping your body steady with every step you take. When your arms swing freely, opposite to your legs, your gait becomes more coordinated and stable. That simple swinging motion helps your body stay upright, especially when you're walking on uneven ground or making a quick turn. Letting your arms hang limp or holding them tight can actually throw off your equilibrium. Without that natural rhythm, your steps may become shorter. Your posture may slump and your chances of stumbling go up. A subtle yet noticeable example of this came from an 80-year-old woman named Betty, who used to clutch her purse tightly against her chest as she walked. After her physical therapist suggested using a crossbody bag and practicing a light arm swing, she noticed an immediate difference. Her walking became smoother, and she even said it made her feel younger, like she was strolling through the park again, rather than cautiously inching through the grocery store. One small trick to encourage arm movement is to consciously bend your elbows to about 90 degrees as you walk. Let your hands move naturally near your hips, not crossing the midline of your body. You're not marching, just gently swinging in a relaxed, steady rhythm. Doing this keeps your torso centered and helps you respond more quickly to small shifts in balance. You might not notice the change right away, but others might. A neighbor might comment on how energetic you look or how confident your walk has become. It's not about looking a certain way. It's about walking in a way that keeps you safe and makes you feel grounded. Your arms are built to help with this. Give them a chance to do their job. It might be the most natural form of fall prevention you've never thought about. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, look ahead, not down. The final habit is so simple, most people never think twice about it. Where you direct your eyes while walking has a profound impact on how safely and confidently you move. Many older adults develop the habit of looking down at their feet as they walk, especially if they're worried about tripping. It feels safer in the moment, but in reality, it sets off a chain of problems. Looking down pulls your head forward, your shoulders follow, your spine curls, and soon your whole posture collapses inward. This shift throws off your center of gravity and makes you more unstable, not less. When your head tilts down, your balance system gets confused. It's like trying to drive a car while staring at the hood instead of the road. You react slower to obstacles, and your body becomes more hesitant with each step. This slow, shuffling walk increases the risk of falls because your muscles aren't engaging properly and your reflexes are dulled. Instead, keeping your eyes focused about 10 to 15 feet ahead allows your body to align naturally. Your neck stays neutral, your shoulders relax, and your core gently activates to support you. It's a small change with massive rewards. One man named Edward, who's 78, told me that just shifting his gaze made him feel steadier and more sure of himself on his morning walks. He used to keep his eyes on the sidewalk cracks, anxious about every pebble. But when he started lifting his gaze and walking with purpose, not only did his stride improve, but he also felt more confident. Other people noticed too. His daughter said, "Dad, you walk like your old self again." This habit also helps with awareness. You see curbs, bumps, and changes in terrain sooner, giving you time to adjust smoothly rather than reacting in panic. You also appear more open and engaged to those around you. And there's a psychological benefit as well. Looking up reminds your body and brain that you're moving forward, not shrinking away from the world. You stand taller, breathe deeper, and walk with the kind of presence that says you still have places to go and things to do. So next time you're out for a walk, check where your eyes are. Keep your gaze up and steady, not darting around in fear. Trust your feet to follow your lead and give your body the alignment it needs to carry you confidently. It might feel awkward at first, but in time, you'll notice the difference in how you walk and in how you feel about yourself. Final thoughts. Sarun, you've made it to the end, and I want to take a moment to remind you of something important. Walking confidently isn't about moving fast or looking perfect. It's about trusting your body again. As we age, we're told to slow down, to be careful, to watch every step. But what if I told you that moving forward literally and emotionally starts with small shifts? Lifting your toes, aligning your posture, engaging your hips, balancing your arms and looking ahead. These aren't just physical tips. They're a mindset. A quiet rebellion against the idea that aging means fading. Each of these habits works with your body, not against it. They support the systems you already have: your muscles, your balance, your confidence. And the best part? They don't require fancy equipment, a gym membership, or hours of training. Just 3 minutes a day, maybe 5. Little moments where you choose to show up for yourself. It's never too late to feel steady again, to move without fear, to walk with purpose. Whether you're strolling through your neighborhood, heading into town, or just getting out of a chair, the way you walk tells the world and yourself how alive you still are. You've earned that strength. Now let it show. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.